Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As you guys can tell from the thumbnail, we are down today 382.09 to be exact. A very choppy day, very messy. I gave into some FOMO, which I want to talk about as well. Not the best day. Earlier in the morning, things are rough. I decided, hey, I'm going to wait until after lunch. Hopefully we get a reset in the momentum for some smoother action. We don't quite see that in the lunch hour. And before around 11:30 after the stream, I'm talking to Marcelo on the phone. RKDA ends up curling up some more. I gave into FOMO and traded it. I was green there, but negative behavior, positive reinforcement. So we'll talk about that. Now, before we jump into the recap, today's video, of course, is brought to you guys by my very own day trading course, my comprehensive day trading course, Merciless Markets University. Learn to trade and think like a profitable trader. So, of course, if you are interested in furthering your education in the markets and on day trading as well, be sure to check it out. You can use code MADNESS for 40% off. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the curriculum down here where we have over 30 chapters, and we will continue to add different sections and even losing examples, which 99, well, I don't even think there's a course out there with losing examples. So you'll know how to navigate the market, not only on the winning side, but also when you have losses, you'll know how to react. All right, so take a look at the curriculum, guys. And yeah, hope to see you there. Let's jump into it. So CDIO, let's start with this one. This is our biggest red stock of the day, down 374. Just not good. The best opportunity I felt came on the red to green, this U-shaped red to green. This is one of the edge that we look for in the chapters, but today I wasn't able to capitalize. This move is gonna be very abrupt and very fast. The moment it starts to gain volume, it spikes up. And so despite me having it on screen, it's just so quick that I'm on my heels. I'm stumbling. I don't quite get to be where I need to be, where I want to be in terms of positioning to get myself going to see, a good chance, right? Let's pull it up quickly here, just so you guys kind of get a quick view. We'll show this one trade here. Of course, this entire live archive was already uploaded over onto Discord for our members to see the entirety of the video. And today will be a good day, a good lesson on what to avoid when looking at some of these stocks. So again, left-hand side of the screen, here we go. So look at this red to green right here, right? Look at how fast this is it really is a 30-second candle, 20 seconds. So left-hand side of the screen, here we go. ONCS in the middle of the screen also curling a little bit, but here we go. This is gonna break over 7. Boom, 7:30 in the blink of an eye. And I noticed it, I pulled it up. You see right here, I'm supposed to be long at that low of 13, but I didn't get to see how the move happened. I'm not sure what's going on just yet, so I don't get the chance to just jump in. If I'm here on time, I'm long at 7:15 already, 7:13 already. Boom, we get the retest. That's already a good 15-cent trade. There's a nut, and there it is. There, you captured that with any sort of size today, and your day is already a great day. Look at where I am. I'm buying all the way up here, and I'm gonna take some losses here, thinking it's gonna continue, through 70. Just a tough one, man. And again, just the speed of which the stock curls up is what got me. So right here, I'm watching to see, will we see a bit of a pullback? It doesn't quite pull back right away, so I'm trying to be patient here. And it goes to 65, and so you can see after it pushes up over 60 the first time, we don't really get to pull back properly. And so it kind of continues, and this is how the day started. It drops down here now to 57 because you saw. Look at this, right? Hold on. I'm waiting for this drop there that we just had, right? But because it goes up and makes a new high, it attempts a new high first. So I'm in, right? I'm in. The drop doesn't come. We attempted a new high, right? We high the current candle 75. I'm thinking, okay, we're likely to hold either high 40s or low 50s. So I take it a little higher here. I try to get out as quick as I can, 49. as I noticed it was just going to come down, but I'm going to get filled 41 right here. So that's going to be a 17-cent loss, 1,200 shares. Not good. So that puts me red. I should have been buying right here. And that was the day on this stock, really. Where I should have been buying, I was selling. And it's the subtlety as to why day trading is a little tricky at times, right? The fine line. I should have been long right here. This would have been ideal. And look at this bounce that it gives. And I know, after this, we'll get on with the recap. But yeah, boom. And look at the buyers. I'll pause it. Look at the buyers that comes in here. Again, I'm in. We don't get that lower low. The lower low finally comes. It goes to a low of 26, actually. And then we rip up, and then there's people buying here. Big buyers coming in at 5. So, if you're in, it's 27, 30, 35. Great trade. The fine line. The fine line. I waited for that pullback. It made a new high. It tricked me into thinking the dip wasn't going to come. And boom, I get caught slipping. So, that was this stock in a nutshell. So I basically missed this area here, which was, in my opinion, the best area. And from then on, we pulled back. It curled up, but, just very tricky, very choppy. BRTX. I mean, just look at this stock. This is awful. This is absolutely awful. It rips up, sells off. Rips up, sells off. Rips up, sells off. And again, and again, and again. This is untradeable. Can you be green in here? Of course, but it's not ideal. It's not what we look for. I was able to make back some money later in the day on this area here. I missed this entirety of this move. And I bought the bottoming wick, caught a bounce, but we didn't really see any real follow through. It ended up coming down. I believe I was even long down here as well. And I was holding shares, man. I was holding shares. I was in here holding shares, looking to get the higher move, but it just would not go. It stuffed and sells off. If not, we would have been green at, 200. If this pushes up to like 12, 13, I think we had 2,400 shares. In fact, we can put on the show trades here. Yeah, and we're in at 95, 3,000. And we're just, we're waiting for it to go, but it just doesn't go. We end up selling some in the green and some essentially flat. Or maybe even for a loss. Moving on, ONCS. Another stock that, again, just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Terrible. So, the thing is that when a stock is weak like this, when a stock is down here, it's below this blue line. Yes, we do have some bottoming wicks, but at this point in time, I would not consider this to be obvious. Right, here we are consolidating sideways. I wouldn't consider this to be obvious. So I'm not watching at it down here to position myself to be able to catch this green candle that does come right here. So by the time this green candle happens, I'm now coming over, and look at what I'm coming over to. Top. When there's opportunity, there's a high chance I can end green. When the days are like this, it's so 50-50 really. You got to really be careful or you can get caught. A few of these, which we saw many of them today, you're down $1,000, right? So that was basically the day in a nutshell. And in terms of the FOMO trade, you guys saw me watch this stock on the live stream. Had the great discipline to not touch it on this resumption because I had a plan of, hey, relentless, wait until, lunch hour, after lunch hour, power hour, and in hopes that the momentum would be more smooth. This one happened to be very strong, and it did give me a little bit of FOMO. It resumes higher. This is exactly what we talk about in chapter 27 when we go over the Halt edge. It opens up higher. It dips, and then it rips. And man, was this good. I did see the price action on this, and it was clean. From 1345. Even if I get filled high, 1370, This thing goes up to 1590 in about 5 seconds. Boom. Lovely. With 500 shares, 1,000 shares. Halts down on the second halt up. Yeah, halts down here. And this was another great call out. I mean, beautiful call out. The trend line was there, and you guys can go back on the live stream and watch this. We don't have level 2, but on the live, the call out, what's really important here. The halt level going up was 1327. It's halting down at the time. You guys know I love to look for volume profile. And the volume profile here was telling me, hey, Relentless, we had good volume going up, high day volume at the time, small volume coming down into the halt. There's a chance we bounce here, and the next obvious area for support was 1327 and our VWAP, which was around 1340. It comes down to the penny, but the price action was a little spready, I will say. So you have to use limit orders for sure. But, you know, beautiful red to green. These are the type of stocks, you know, between this trade, especially with 1,000 shares in this trade, you know, you're up 2K. Boom. Nice day. And then at ABCDs, right here, I thought it was looking a little weaker. But we're going to get the double bottom, essentially, on this ABCD. And boom, it curls up. This is where I gave into FOMO, right here. High of day. Good news is that it was an A-quality setup. Bad news is that I already had a plan of not trading. And, you know, I just couldn't continue to watch the stock go up without me. Which is why I like to just shut it down and just X out the charting, X out the platform, go away. Because the more you start to sit here and watch, and then you know, it's like I'm taking hypothetical trades in a sense. I saw if I would have bought here, I would have made money. If I would have bought here, I would have made money. And then now to see this go up, it's like, man. So I gave into FOMO. If I had had a big red trade of minus 500, you know, it would have been my own fault. So glad to at least get a little bit of green right there, but we got to stay disciplined. That is the only way we'll be successful here in the markets. And I had a terrible fill. I had 150 shares. Let's look at it. RKDA. I had an awful fill. Terrible. I'm buying as it's selling off and a lot of selling pressures coming in at these lows. So it opens up, for context, it opens up at 1759. It drops down to 1621 and surges up to a high of 1894. I'm in at 43. And they only filled me 50 shares here. And then they filled me the bulk of the position on the ask at 17. So I got filled 60 cents higher. You know, I'm using a market order here. I'm not going to complain. And then, well, you know, and then on the ask, we had $18. But, you know, 18 by 1733, they filled me at the lowest price at 1733. I should have used limit orders here. I would have done much better. You know, I do have my offset on the DAS, but I thought it would have worked out with markets here. So, you know, that's why I didn't go. But yeah, we got to be careful. And that's essentially the recap. So guys, be sure to check out once again the course link, which is down below, code MADNESS for 25% off. This episode is, of course, brought to you by Momo Pro as well, right? Mometic. Momo Pro backed by Mometic. This is the scanner that I use each and every day for all the hot stocks, all my watch list stocks, halted stocks, and so much more. So be sure to check it out. And if you do, you know, be sure to, of course, use code Relentless for 25% off. And you can always, of course, always check out my YouTube channel where I have videos going over the platform. So if we come to the home page, you guys will see right here, Momo Pro. We have some tutorials, and there'll be another video coming very, very soon, right? So yeah, check this out, you know, before making a decision. And then if you do like it, code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. You know, we've had a nice couple of green days. Right now, we're having a small red day. The key here will be to stay confident and then look to come back tomorrow morning. Guys, feel free to share this channel. Feel free to, you know, post it wherever you like, as long as, of course, the rules wherever you are applies. Yeah, share the channel. You know, we've crossed over the big 9K and we are growing nicely. So It's been Relentless Trader. Stay safe, stay green. In other news, stay tuned for the monthly recap, which will be out very soon on Saturday. We'll talk about February month and how things went. Not too bad. We're doing well. We have to just keep pace and just continue to work on being our best selves. Keep studying, keep pushing ourselves, and let's continue to win the fight against ourselves. Because, there's two sides of the market. There's the technical side of things when it comes to just trading itself, and then there's us. Can we master ourselves? Can we be disciplined? And can we continue to, do what's necessary, right, to ensure success. Not to overtalk it. It's been Relentless Trader. It's been a great day. Check out our Discord. Lastly, this is where it goes down. Before, during, and after the live streams on YouTube, we have a bunch of traders in here. A nice melting pot. Beginners, intermediate, advanced, well-rounded community. Be sure to check it out if you are interested in being part of something bigger. All right. And remember our rules and our disclaimer. Keep it classy. This is not a place for excessive cussing, sexually explicit posts and jokes, racist jokes and comments, sacrilegious joking, negativity, rude comments, drug-related posts, politics, or any religious offenses. All right, guys. So remember that I am not a financial analyst. I am not a financial advisor, nor an accountant or tax specialist. Always make sure to do your due diligence. And of course, remember, I will never ask you for money. All right. Stay safe with the relentless imposters that are out there. A lot of fake accounts and these type of things. I will never ask you for money or personal information. And remember, day trading is risky. Day trading is a form of business. And here in the States, 80% of businesses do struggle. And some fail within the first 3 years. All right. So understand that you have to manage risk in order to survive and to make it far in this market. It's been RT. It's been a great day. And I am, of course, signing. If I can find my thing here. Here we go. I am signing out.